Symptoms we've been having, we'd start the Jeep, we'd let it idle for 4 or 5 minutes, and it would stop. Just shut off completely. Sometimes it would restart right after, sometimes it wouldn't. Depends on how warm the engine was, I think. Last couple days, usually if we were driving down the road, nothing would happen as long as it kept above an idle. And last couple days we've had driving down the road, you'd stop at a stop sign and the engine would die. Sometimes it'd start, sometimes it wouldn't. And so we're hoping this is what's causing it. We're going to be changing out a crankshaft position sensor on a 99 Jeep Sahara. And the first thing we're going to do is make sure that we've got the right part, at least the end of it anyway. Here's the end of the connector. And back, there's my engine. Back over here, plugging in there, this is the connector. I've already disconnected it, make sure it fits in there, and that is correct. Rewire here, and it goes down and connects way down in there. So we're gonna actually get underneath the truck next. Okay, we're going underneath the driver's side. And what we're looking for is that at the end of that cable that I unplugged just a second ago. Kind of point to it. Excuse me. Here we go. That's what we're looking for out there. There's 2 bolts you see right there. That one on top is what we're going to take off next to the black that's attached onto there. It's a 7/16, and I'm going to take that off here. And I'll get back to you. Okay, I'm here on the driver's side. I've got a 7/16 inch socket and a small ratchet, so it's pretty tight in there. You have to. I've already got it loosened up. There's a pretty good shot of where it's at, right up here. Right there. You gotta take this bolt out. There's a bolt down below it. Don't take that out. That's holding something together. This one's holding in your crankshaft position sensor, and you want to remove that. I think I've got that loosened up enough so I can finish it with my fingers. There it goes. And then it just pops out. And I'm hoping it's going to be the same size as my other one that I got. There it is. Slide out. Okay, that went in that way. It's got to come back out that way. I'm looking at the old one and the new one. Pretty yucky. That's okay. It's just, it just sticks right in there. There's no seal, or some of them I saw in the videos had seals on them. This one doesn't. There is a small piece of felt right here in the end, which the instructions said was a spacer and to not peel it off. And so if yours didn't come with those instructions, don't do that. They said when the engine started up, it would get sheared off. And if you ever took it out, make sure that you put a spacer back in there, because you're going to need it. So go ahead and bolt that back in there. I guess there's a little wiggle room here for the bolt. It self-adjusts here in that little, then crank it down tight, and that'll spacer will keep it in the right place. So go back under, put this bad boy back in. One thing I did do real quick is I went ahead and connected it up here and dropped it down. That way I wouldn't have to worry about feeding it back up, because I have a feeling that dangling it down is going to be a lot easier than trying to reach and grab it at the same time. Okay, and there's the new CPS installed. And this bolt's tightened down and it's all plugged in and everything, so that's what you do. A couple of notes here. One, the hardest part about this job was getting my hand in that spot where the bolt was and getting it undone. Use a small wrench because there's not a lot of room there and you have to go back and forth quite a bit. Second thing was, when I started the Jeep up, there was a squeaky noise, you know, like that. Probably it was that felt pad that was stuck on there that was getting scraped off, probably a little bit of the plastic too or something, I'm not sure, but it started right up. It only did that one time, and they said to expect that. So good luck. Hopefully that'll fix your Jeep dying. It won't leave you straight on the side of the road.